And
energy.
we're energy. We're one giant field of energy dancing for itself.
Dancing?
That's exactly it. And we shouldn't take it so personally, you know, because it really is just a beautiful, beautiful relative manifestation, and it's here for us to enjoy.
Thank you for your energy.
Yeah.
Jim Carey. Thank you again,
sir. All right. I appreciate it.
We're
And
apparently here anyway.
we're
not actually here in the absolute sense.
Yes, but we are live
In
on.
Theta Vedanta sense, we don't exist at all.
We are going through that lens on the iPhone.
Not really.
Not really.
No.
I think we are.
We're just
I
a
think
cluster of tetrahedrons
people
soaked in desperation.
Well, that part's true.
That is true.
So
There's no you.
No.
We're not here. This is a dream.
There's just things happening. And there are clusters of tetrahedrons moving around together.
Okay.
That's the truth.
you do
No
believe
matter
that?
what happens. Absolutely. I think that we have to play our parts as relative manifestations of consciousness. We're on a game grid here. This is a lovely fantasy we're going through, and I think that it's important that we play our parts. And I want to play a good one, like the guys.
Right,
You know?
right.
And, so you do what you can, but ultimately, you got to remember that it's not who you are. This is not who we are. You know, we're in an absolute sense every freaking thing that you see is you, and you are so, beyond this, beyond imagining. So that's where I live. I live outside my body, in it too, but outside it. So I don't get hung up on what's going to happen to this character too much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, wow, that's a really good philosophy to have. I mean, it's really, because people are in a lot of despair.
Yeah. And I get caught up in the story like everybody else because it's really compelling at times. The plot is compelling.
Right.
And you think you're going to lose something. It's just not possible. Whatever your circumstances are.
It means we're all going nowhere. It's a big pageant of nothing rising out of nothing and happening for no one. And once you understand that, all the pressure's off and you can just enjoy yourself.
If you were going to go back to stand-up, and you said something about there's no Jim Carey to sell anymore. Could you explain to me what you meant by that? I wrote it because it really stuck with me. It really resonated with me.
Well, I think that it resonates because it's the truth of everybody, We spend our whole lives trying to invent ourselves and trying to figure out, what this is, and it's just a collection of abstract ideas, from your ethnic background to your nationality to your, whatever, all of that stuff. Those are all ideas you've been given.
Exactly.
And so when you end up at the end of it, you might be successful, but you're unhappy and you don't know why, because, oh, this thing didn't work. This is not a real thing. It's something I cobbled together. And well, then what is the real thing? And the real thing is everything.
It's so interesting that you said that. The only reason that you're Jim Carrey is because your parents called you that. You could have been anybody.
Exactly.
I always think about that about myself. I'm Jeffrey Gurian because my parents chose that name. I'm DNA. I'm a bunch of cells, man.
Yeah, and Jeffrey means go eat them up.
It's so
Jeffrey
cool.
means make us look good.